Guys, welcome back to Younes Talks Football. Welcome back to a brand new video. I hope all of you are doing well today. Video number 2 of 2 once again. And if you didn't catch video number 1 of the day, which was uploaded earlier on in the early afternoon, we talked about Ziyech and the failed medical, Onana and the possibility of him going to Manchester United. I will leave a link for you guys right here. You can pause this video, head over there, watch that, come back here. That way you get things in chronological order. Or, as I always say, if you don't want to be normal, if you're a little weird, if you're a little lopsided, you can do it the other way around, whatever floats your boat. Let's get cracking with video number 2 of the day, and we're going to have a little extension of video number 1. We've got a continuation of the Ziyech story, and we have more clarification as per Ben Jacobs. We've got other big news in this video we're going to discuss, so stay tuned, but we are starting off with this. Here's the latest on Hakeem Ziyech, and I'm going to analyse it after I've read it to you guys, because I actually feel for the guy. Here it is. Hakeem Ziyech underwent further tests today in Madrid, which confirmed red flags with his knee and hip. As a result, Ziyech was made a new offer, with his basic wage reduced by 40%. As per colleague James Bench, Ziyech is not keen to accept, meaning for now, the move to Al Nassr is off. And look, I'm not going to blame Al Nassr here. I completely understand where they're coming from. You try and get a player and you find a problem in the medical and you know that it's not something that's going to be resolved tomorrow. There's a genuine problem, a long-term issue. Because you have to understand here, when medicals are done, it's not just about an injury that's popped up and it will disappear in a month. Or even an injury that will disappear in 5 months. No. When you have a genuine problem, when they look and they see that they can't trust a certain area or certain body part, where they just look and go, we're going to have a problem with that. It's not at 100%. It's just not going to be. Issues will pop up down the line. You fail the medical. Ziyech clearly has something wrong with his knee and hip, you know. So when Al Nassr turn around and go, okay, look, we'll still offer you a deal, but we're going to have to cut your salary down. And even with Chelsea, it won't be 8 million anymore. It'll probably be 6 or 5. And I get it, because I hate to use the term, but he's damaged goods. If you want to look at it from a business perspective, it's like getting in, a damaged product. It's the value goes down. The value goes down. So with this, I can understand. I can also understand Ziyech and going, no, I don't want to accept that. But look, here's the reality of the situation. Ziyech, this is why I said I feel for him now, because injuries pop up. They can happen. And issues can be there. And sometimes it's out of your control. It's completely out of your control sometimes. Now, whether you've got a certain lifestyle, or you don't look after yourself, or you don't prioritize your recovery, or all those little things, then okay, you have a part to blame. But when things just pop up, they can. That's out of your control. The thing with Ziyech, even if he stays at Chelsea, he's not playing. Not like this. And I bet Chelsea right now are probably looking and going, look, worst comes to worst, we're just going to have to release him. Now, if Ziyech gets released, who's going to take him? Because it's not a matter of money. Money can be sorted out. You can deal with that. You can't deal with an issue that's there long term. No club's going to take the risk. So right now I look at Ziyech, and this is where I say I feel for him, because this could be, I hope not, this could be the end of his career. At his age, where there isn't much, outlook in terms of how quick he can get rid of this issue. How old is he now? Is he 30, 31? I think he's 30, because I remember, no, actually he's 31. He's around there. When he joined, he was 28, wasn't he? Or 27, somewhere there. He was in his prime, as we were saying back then, I remember, during that Frank Lampard window. Now, no club's going to take the risk to get a player in at that age with a problem like that, and it fails a medical. No matter where he goes, he'll fail the medical. So, there's a genuine possibility that right now it could be roadblock, and a roadblock that might be too big and too heavy to move. And this could be the end of Hakeem Ziyech's career. It could be. I hope not. I really, really hope not. I hope not. But yeah, that's the latest on Hakeem Ziyech. It's not a good look. He's got a problem, and right now I struggle to see where anyone's going to try and come in for him. The best case scenario, well, I say the best case scenario, but it's probably not. The best case scenario, taking things into context, in the fact that no club's going to come in for him now, I don't think, is for Chelsea to give him time and see what happens. He's not going to play, but see what happens with this injury. Does it subside? Does it begin to go down? Well, we might just be able to help him out, I guess, and then maybe try and sell him later. But he's not got long left on his contract either, if I'm not mistaken. So there's a whole issue here. Which is just not looking good. Let's wait and see. Let me know your thoughts down below in regards to Hakeem Ziyech. Now, I saw something in relation to Caicedo. And I thought, okay, I'm gonna share it because it might be true, but I can't come on here and tell you it's 100% true. So take this with a pinch of salt. I hope it's true, but take it with a pinch of salt because this is coming from Rudy Galletti, who has got things wrong in the past, but if it's as accurate as he's saying, he's got his entire legacy on the line here. So let's check this out. This is the latest from Rudy Galletti for Caicedo. Moises Caicedo, the talks between Chelsea and Brighton are entering in the final stage. I understand the two clubs agreed the fixed amount of the transfer, around £75 million, and now they are discussing the add-ons. Moises is keen to join Chelsea and he's pushing for the move. Listen, if we actually get this done for 75 mil and add-ons, I will give a standing ovation to the club. That's a great deal. If it does actually end up being that, which I guess is probably going to be about 80 total, then if we get him for 80 total, when at one point there was noise about him costing 100 or 90 million or Brighton trying to be a little crazy, and we get him for 75 plus add-ons, banging deal. Absolutely banging deal. Basically the Havertz money added with the add-on of Mason Mount. if you wanna put it like that. I think that's a great deal. So overall, look, let's wait and see. Take this one with a pinch of salt because I can't confirm this. No one can. We'll see. If it comes out later, so tomorrow or the day after or whatnot, that this is the actual fee, we have to remember Rudy Galletti because he called it first. Gotta be fair. You gotta be fair. So there's that. Let me know your thoughts, and if you reckon it's true or if you don't reckon it's true, let me know down below. Now, it's time to say goodbye. It's time to say goodbye to a player. I don't like goodbyes. I don't like them. And you know what? Look, this certain player that I'm about to talk about, I think it's the right move. I think that we're best moving on from him. He's best moving on from us. But he never kicked up a fuss. He was always just putting his head down. For me, not the most gifted player. He had flaws in his game as far as I'm concerned. When I talk elite, and I mean elite. But he brought moments, and I'm forever thankful for his contribution. And I wish him the best over at AC Milan. Yep, it's Ruben Loftus-Cheek. He has departed the club today. Here it is. Chelsea announced Ruben Loftus-Cheek has signed for AC Milan. Lewis and Ballack. I like these little captions that they put on each picture because it hits in the fields. What are they going to put for Mason Mount? I swear, if it's the boy that had a dream, I'm going to come for the admin because clearly it wasn't. So we'll see. But Loftus-Cheek, here's the confirmation from AC Milan. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, official statement. There he is with the AC Milan contract, and he is now a what do they call him in AC Milan? You know, like Interista is the people that follow Inter Milan, or a Madridista is the one that follow Real Madrid. What do AC Milan? Milanoista? I don't know. He's one of them now. But Ruben Loftus-Cheek, I'm going to show you a few things here. Ruben Loftus-Cheek on his socials put out a very long 3.5 minute video of his entire time at Chelsea. I mean, look at that, where he started. Fly Emirates. He was at the club since he was 8. He's been through the entire lot, you know. It's absolutely banging. Went on to win many youth trophies for Chelsea. There's him scoring for the youth team back in the day. That was in the 15-16 season. And then there's more. Here's him with the FA Youth Cup, if I'm not mistaken. Is that the FA Youth Cup? I think it is. But the FA Youth Cup in that season where the first Mourinho season, actually, he was winning the FA Youth Cup for the youth team. And then alongside it, under Antonio Conte, when we won the Premier League. And he was a part of that. So absolutely fair play. We have Chelsea saying one of our own. Thank you, Ruben. And there's one of his goals for the youth team back in the day when we were wearing gold, the season after we won the Champions League. And yeah, goes through all of it. Ruben Loftus-Cheek, that was his debut. There we go. And I remember that. Very, very, very happy to see him make his debut and score his first senior goal. Ruben Loftus-Cheek with the letter to Chelsea fans. This is quite long. I'm not going to read all of it, but it's a massive, massive thank you. And putting it all into words as to how it felt to be playing for Chelsea since that age of 8 and being here for the last 19 years, as he's 27 now. Winning the FA Youth Cup, winning the UEFA Youth Cup. He was part of that team that won it. All sorts, making his senior debut, scoring his first senior goal, then going on to win the Premier League, the Europa League he was a part of under that Sarri season. And then everything went wrong in terms of injury, and then we get what we have now. So, massive thank you he gives in that letter to the fans and his for everyone's support and backing and what it meant to him. And yeah, he said it himself in that letter. It's time for him to begin a new chapter, to go and live in a new country, to live in a new culture, to have all of that, and I respect it. It's one thing that I respect English players for when they go abroad. Mourinho had the same thought when he brought Tammy Abraham over to AC Milan, and he said it. And this goes for Tomori, this goes for Smalling, that's at Roma. This goes for, who else? There's someone else, isn't there? I thought there was someone else. But the English lads that go away, respect to them, because it's a bold and it's a brave move. It's not easy. In England, in the Premier League, everyone has everything. You have everything at your disposal. You don't need to go abroad. You know, they need to come to the Premier League because it's the Premier League. But this is why I think you find a lot of English people are not very cultured. And I say this as a person that's born and bred here. I'm half English myself. When you see those people make that move and they go abroad and they try to get themselves into a new culture and a new way of life, it's brave. New language, new all sorts. Loftus-Cheek is part of that. We've had Tammy Abraham go over there, respect. Tomori go over there, respect. Smalling, as I said, respect. Now Loftus-Cheek has gone over there. Giroud's already done it. We're not going to count him. He's French. But that's what I'm saying. You get a lot of foreigners that come over here and they're making that move for themselves. They learn a lot about themselves individually and about what they can accomplish. And it's a sign of respect I give for the English ones that go abroad for the same reason. So for Loftus-Cheek to go out to AC Milan, respect to him, and I hope he smashes it out there. You're going to join some of the Chelsea contingency out there with Giroud, Tomori, and maybe followed up by Christian Pulisic. So we'll wait and see. But that's Loftus-Cheek. Thank you very much for your entire service at Chelsea Football Club, and I wish him nothing but the best. And I hope he kills it over there. And I'm looking forward to seeing some long-range shots from Loftus-Cheek in Serie A. Fingers crossed. Hey, Ruben, you got more time and space in that league. Yeah, I want to see you smash it out there. I understand the Premier League might have been a little too intense. Serie A, I hope you've got this. I hope you've got this. You should. So good luck, Ruben, over at AC Milan. Now, Chelsea made an announcement as well in regards to an incoming player today. So let's check it out. It's this geezer. Here it is. Nick Jackson is a blue, and there he is in Chelsea blue. He's saying that he's very excited. He feels like he's going to do amazing things at Stamford Bridge. He can't wait to get started, and yeah. There he is at Stamford Bridge, getting himself all set and ready to wear that Chelsea blue. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. Oh, I am for real. And I tell you, you know what? We're going to have to make a song for him. We're going to have to take that song and turn it to Nicolas Jackson. Oh, I am for real. And then take it from there. I think that's got to be done. So we'll see. I think it's pretty obvious. That is what the fans are going to do at the ground. Probably on day one, we're going to be hearing "Sorry, Miss Jackson" chants from the ground, from the stands. Here's him in blue as well with that picture. Blue suits him, doesn't it? And it actually does, you know. It actually does. I don't want to get ahead of myself here, but I get Drogba vibes. He's got that look. There's a certain look, you know. He's got it. Anyway, hopefully his footballing ability matches his look, and if it does, then we are about to get 35 goals a season. We won't. But you never know. I wish him the best of luck. Welcome to Chelsea, Nicolas Jackson. I hope you're going to kill it over here. No pressure. No pressure. If there's one thing I've learned over the last few years is to tell any striker that comes to the club now, mate, no pressure. You got no pressure. Before we were like, nah, you got tons of. You're going to be the guy. You're going to be the guy. You're taking the 9. You're going to be sick. You're going to get 45 goals for us. Now, I'm sorry. We're going to have to do the opposite, everyone. Everyone switch it up. Switch it up. Nicolas Jackson, mate, take your time. Don't worry. It's a breeze. You're going to be fine. Yeah? Fans are going to love you. It's going to be great. So when you get started, just, try and get the ball as much as possible. Think about trying to put it in the net. That would be nice. Yeah? No pressure. Good luck. It's going to be great. That's it. Just leave it at that. Leave it at that and don't put any pressure on. That way they don't get eaten alive by the Chelsea curse to number 9. They don't know. We can't show them. Anyway, here's the latest on. I didn't expect this one. This one caught me off guard. Tonight, this one caught me off guard. I thought this geezer was going after Inter Milan. See, Inter Milan even bottled this. You can't do anything right, Inter Milan, can you? No wonder Lukaku's at your club. Anyway, look. Here's the latest on Azpi. Cesar Azpilicueta to Atletico Madrid. Here we go. Agreement in place over 2-year contract. Azpi will sign until June 2025. Chelsea will let him leave as a free agent. Matter of respect for former captain. Documents will be ready soon. Exclusive news. Confirmed. That's what he's going to look like. Unbelievable. Azpi's going back home. And I think that was the reason. I think, to be honest, Inter Milan probably did have him in the pocket. And to Atletico came in because I did read somewhere that his family want to go back to Spain. I get that. He wants to go back home. His family want to go back home. He's at the end of his career. It's time to wrap it up. He wants to stay in Spain, till he calls it a day. Atletico Madrid. Bloody hell. I mean, look, Inter Milan, you don't really expect to be fighting for Serie A. Atletico Madrid are meant to be in that conversation for La Liga, with Real Madrid and Barcelona. It's a great move for him. It's a great move. Technically, he's not dipping in level. He's pretty much staying where he kind of was at Chelsea. Maybe Chelsea Premier League is a little bit further. But Atletico Madrid under Diego Simeone, I guess if there's one manager that can get Azpi running again, it's probably Diego Simeone. So we'll wait and see what he does. But when it's official, we'll give the little, monologue for Azpi. And it's a big one because he is a club legend. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what he's going to do at Atletico. We'll wait for the official announcements. And when that comes, I will let you know. And I'll give you my thoughts. Now, as I mentioned earlier on, a certain geezer that could be heading out to AC Milan to join Ruben Loftus-Cheek is this guy. Christian Pulisic remains keen on Milan move. Nothing changed. He'd love new experience in Italy. Chelsea insist on 25 million euros asking price as Milan want to pay less than this. Talks will continue. Milan keep working on Younes Musah, as reported earlier. RLC all done. That's not me. That's Younes. No, spelt different as well. Younes Musah, probably heading out to AC Milan. But Christian Pulisic is going to happen. Don't worry. More than you can believe, as Pep says, and as Matisse says. But Pulisic heading out to AC Milan. It's a difference of a few million euros. It's going to be resolved very shortly, and I think Pulisic will be heading out to AC Milan. So we'll keep our eyes on that one. And again, when he goes, we'll give our monologue for him too. We'll give a monologue for every Chelsea player leaving. It's got to be done. We've done it for Kante. That was a good one. We've done it for Kai Havertz. Has anyone else left? My mind's gone blank. When Mason goes as well, we'll give him one too. That's gonna be very interesting. Very, very interesting. But we'll see. Now, let's look elsewhere. Big news happening elsewhere before we wrap up. Here it is. Starting off with Liverpool. Breaking. Dominic Szoboszlai to Liverpool. Here we go. Understand RB Leipzig are now informed that Liverpool have triggered the release clause. 70 million euros deal done, to be signed soon. Personal terms agreed. Sosbo's ready for medical test soon. Huge signing for Liverpool, and this is a big signing for Liverpool. Someone that I think is a prime Jurgen Klopp target. This guy, 22 years old, coming from RB Leipzig, plays as an attacking midfielder, but, and this is where Klopp comes in, he can play anywhere along the midfield line. For Leipzig this past season, he was playing mainly on the right-hand side. He can play on the left. He can play a little deeper. He can play as his natural position, attacking midfielder. That's exactly what Liverpool need. In terms of trying to wrap up their brand new look midfield, You know, they're going to need to get someone as versatile as this guy. And that's where I was looking at maybe if Liverpool were initially going to get Mason Mount, that's where I thought that physical nature would come in, and that's where I was thinking, you know what, I'd be worried a little bit of Mason Mount at Liverpool compared to Man United, where I'm not. Szoboszlai? Szoboszlai. I hope I'm not butchering that name. Szoboszlai. It's a hard name. One of the hardest names I've come across. Szoboszlai, very, very versatile, and I think will fit right in. Hungarian national captain, has done very well at RB Leipzig, has a good goals and assist ratio in terms of Leipzig and what to expect from that certain position. So fair play. Can he come to Liverpool and do well? When you got Jurgen Klopp as your manager, and you're that young, and you've come from the German league, and your Klopp knows everything about you, I don't see a reason why not. So, very, very good signing for Liverpool. We'll see how that one turns out. Let me know down below what you think of Szoboszlai, if I've said his name correctly once again. Now, more news on Onana to Man United. Inter CEO Marotta, Manchester United confirmed to us that they're interested in Andre Onana. We are waiting for an official proposal in the next days, then we will decide how to react right after. That bid is imminent, it's going to come in. We've already discussed that in video number 1. So if you go over there, you can hear what I have to say about that. But once that bid does go in, I think it's a matter of hours before it gets accepted. So Onana will end up going to Man United. You best believe once this deal's wrapped up, this whole fugazi, as far as I'm concerned, it's a fugazi, as they said in Wolf of Wall Street. You know, it's a fugazi, it's a fugazi, it's a nothing, it's a stardust. Yeah, it doesn't exist. It doesn't have matter. The whole David De Gea thing of, oh, you know, he's being released, but he's gonna sign a new long-term deal. Out the window. You think Onana's gonna come in and be number 2? You think David De Gea is going to just sit by and watch Onana just come right in and expect to be number 1? No, of course not. That means David De Gea is going to be going. Once we get confirmation of Onana, De Gea is out the door. Done. So for anyone thinking De Gea is going to stick around, probably not. Now, talking about Man United and an absolute calamity. I don't understand how this happened, and I've praised Adidas before. I don't know whose decision this was, but bloody hell, it's a wrong one. Because this doesn't make you look like Manchester United, this makes you look like Plymouth Argyle. With all due respect to Plymouth Argyle, I've got a mate that I worked with who's a Plymouth fan, he's probably watching. Let me show you this. This is Manchester United's new away kit. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at this. Oh my God. I mean, yeah, they had to add the Champions League badge. If not, it would have looked like a proper Sunday League kit, wouldn't it? I mean, with that sponsor as well, TeamViewer, you might as well just get a timber company on there or something. Look at that. Absolutely atrocious. I know some people are probably going to like it because they're weird. And look, I get it. Some like that. I'm not against what people like or don't like. But I think that's atrocious. I wouldn't buy that. No way would I buy that. It's a proper Sunday League kit. That's something I expect. This was the sort of kit that I saw teams playing with when I was playing against them. This, you know, you look and you think, bloody hell, yeah, it's a, you know, proper pub league, Saturday league, not even Sunday league. It's a Saturday league kit, something that you expect to be washed in the, you know, in general, and then you have to give the kit back, and then after that you go and you wear the same kit again for the next game. It's one of them ones. It's one of them ones, you know, absolutely unreal. Manchester United, what were you thinking? And as I've said, if it's Adidas, what were they thinking? They've got one bad day at the office, and this was it. Because I like Adidas, I think they make great kits, and I've been saying Chelsea need to go back to Adidas. Not like this, though. Not like this. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts on the Man United kit down below. Much appreciated. And we will call it a day for video number 2 of the day. Make sure you guys are here for more content tomorrow, as we will be giving you the normal. 1 in the morning, 1 in the late evening. Make sure you guys are here for that, and I will see all of you then. So thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you haven't already and you are new, hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification bell to be notified once I've uploaded. Smash the like button if you have enjoyed this, and I will see all of you tomorrow. Have a good one, people. See you then. Take care. And peace.